United States, U.S. Minister of Finance Janet Yellen said the world was big enough for the U.S. and China to progress. We believe the world is big enough for both countries to thrive. The U.S. and China have an obligation to maintain this relationship, to find ways of coexisting and sharing in global prosperity, Yellen said as reported by CNN. Yellen said this during her visit to Beijing, China this week. He has met with Chinese officials in the economic field including Premier Li Qiang and China Central Bank Chief Pan Gongshang. Yellen called her talks with the two officials productive, substantial and direct. No meeting can complete our challenges overnight. But I hope this visit will help build productive and resilient communications, Yellen said. In general, I believe that my bilateral meetings, which amount to about 10 hours over 2 days, serve as a step forward in our efforts to put the U.S.-China relationship on a more secure footing, he added. Yellen is the second member of the U.S. cabinet to visit Beijing amid the heat of tension between the two countries. In recent months, the U.S. has sanctioned several Chinese companies. In addition, the U.S. also succeeded in pressuring its allies in Japan and the Netherlands to limit semiconductor sales to China. Yellen said the U.S. was not seeking to secede from China. According to him, it would be a disaster for both countries and destabilize the world. According to Yellen, the U.S. action is a form of diversification and not separation. There is an important difference between segregation, on the one hand, and on the other hand, diversifying critical supply chains or taking targeted national security measures, he said. He said the United States will continue to take targeted action to protect its own national security interests and the interests of its allies, while ensuring these actions are transparent, narrow in scope, and targeted to a clear objective. Following Yellen's meeting with China's Deputy Premier He Lifeng on Saturday, a report from the official Xinhua news agency appeared to suggest the Chinese side took issue with this approach. China believes that generalizing national security is not conducive to normal economic exchanges and trade, he said. The Chinese side has expressed concern about U.S. sanctions and restrictive measures against China.